Have you ever wondered how a small guinea pig farming venture could change the course of a family's life? For Quang and Linda, raising guinea pigs isn't just about earning an income. It's about creating a solid foundation for their soon-to-be-born child. Through this challenging yet rewarding journey, they've come to realize that responsibility, patience, and love are crucial not only for caring for animals, but for raising a child too. Could this guinea pig farming model be the key to building a bright and happy future, not just for them, but for their growing family? Tune in to watch their inspiring story unfold. Quang and Linda, a young couple with big dreams, are driven by the desire to build a stable and meaningful life. While their current situation is comfortable, they both feel the pull to do something bigger, not just for themselves, but for the baby they're expecting. Quang has always had a deep passion for animals, and Linda has been his unwavering support in every major decision. After much research and discussion, they decide to invest in a guinea pig farming venture, a lesser-known yet highly profitable opportunity. For them, this is more than just a business. It's a chance to transform their lives and lay a solid foundation for the future of their growing family. Quang dives into preparing everything from building enclosures and sourcing food to learning the ins and outs of caring for these unique creatures. Linda is right there by his side, helping with everything from selecting materials for the cages to taking care of the animals daily. Together, they share their hopes and dreams about the future, the child they're about to welcome, and the challenges they'll face as they embark on this new journey. This farming venture is not just a way to make money. It's their first step toward creating a strong family foundation. Quang and Linda believe that caring for these animals will teach them invaluable lessons in patience and responsibility, preparing them for the life ahead when their baby arrives. They understand that raising a child is much like caring for an animal. It requires love, attention, and a stable environment. And this journey, filled with obstacles and triumphs, will help them grow stronger and more prepared for their future roles as parents. What they're doing is not just for themselves, it's for their child. They want their baby to be born into a loving, responsible home filled with hope and a bright future. But to make this dream a reality, they'll have to face and overcome countless challenges. Will they succeed in their guinea pig venture? And more importantly, will their efforts be enough to create the stable, loving future they hope for? When Quang and Linda brought their first guinea pigs home, they were filled with excitement. Their pens were ready, the food was prepared, but one big question lingered in their minds. Could they take care of these animals the way they hoped? The reality turned out to be much more challenging than they anticipated. From the very beginning, problems started to arise. Quang noticed that one of the guinea pigs seemed unwell. It wasn't eating, and often stayed still in one spot, unlike the others. Concerned, he checked the pen, adjusted their diet, but saw no improvement. At the same time, Linda began to feel the pressure. She worried not just about the sick guinea pig, but about how its health could affect their entire farming venture. Every passing day, the weight of their responsibility grew heavier, both for the animals and for the future of their growing family, especially with their baby on the way. But Quang didn't let his worries take over. He decided to dive deeper into the health issue, reaching out to experts in wildlife care. After consulting with professionals, he learned that the stress from their new environment might be causing the guinea pig's condition. So he made adjustments to their living space, reduced stress-inducing factors, and improved their diet. Though the situation was tough, it taught Quang and Linda an important lesson. Caring for a living creature requires not only knowledge, but also patience and the ability to adapt on the fly. During this time, Quang and Linda also began to feel the weight of their responsibility more acutely. Every time they watched the guinea pigs grow, they were reminded of their own child growing inside Linda. The experience of caring for these animals wasn't just a lesson in animal husbandry, it was a way to prepare for parenthood. Raising a child would demand love, patience, and responsibility, and this guinea pig venture was the perfect opportunity for them to practice all those qualities. Despite the initial setbacks, Quang and Linda refused to give up. They persevered, learning from their mistakes and experimenting with new methods. Slowly but surely, they found the right balance to improve the health of their guinea pigs, and with it came the joy of watching them thrive. The process, though difficult, became a vital stepping stone that helped them grow in responsibility and dedication, qualities they would carry with them as they prepared for their child's arrival. As Linda's pregnancy progressed, caring for the guinea pigs took on even greater meaning for both her and Quang. They felt a shift in their responsibilities, not just in caring for these unique creatures, but in preparing for the arrival of their child. That baby would need love care and a stable environment to grow. The process of raising the guinea pigs, while challenging, had taught them invaluable lessons in responsibility, patience, and most importantly, how to become parents. Quang and Linda began to realize that their guinea pig farming venture wasn't just a business opportunity. It was the first step in preparing themselves for parenthood. Every morning, Quang would rise early to check on the guinea pigs, monitor their health, and ensure their living conditions were just right. Linda, just as dedicated, would join him preparing meals and tending to the animals with care. Together, they built a routine of meticulous care, not just for the guinea pigs, but for their family's future as well. Despite the hard work, both Quang and Linda found joy in watching the guinea pigs grow healthy and strong. It reminded them of their future child. Linda, once only a loving wife, had become Quang's steady partner, supporting him through tough times. She realized that through caring for these animals, they were honing the skills necessary for raising a child, skills like attentiveness, observation, and responsibility. She knew these qualities would be the foundation for nurturing their own baby. Though they faced challenges, Quang and Linda felt they were steadily building a solid foundation for their future. The guinea pig venture, though not an easy path, had become an integral part of their lives. They understood that raising a child required just as much preparation and care as caring for animals. It was a process of learning, experimenting, and adjusting along the way. Through the trials of guinea pig care, they learned how to work as a team, face challenges together, and find solutions to problems. The arrival of their child no longer felt like a distant event. It was something real and imminent. Quang and Linda realized that they weren't just building a guinea pig farm. They were creating a solid foundation for their family, one built on love and responsibility. This change marked a pivotal moment, not only in their present lives, but in their preparation for the future and for the child they were about to welcome. With each passing day, they felt closer to the dream of a happy family, one where everyone shares responsibility and love. They knew that despite the challenges and initial hardships, raising their child would require unwavering patience and dedication. And what they were doing now with the guinea pigs was the perfect preparation for the future of their growing family. As each day passed, Quang and Linda felt the weight of the responsibility they were about to take on as parents. Caring for the guinea pigs made it clear to them that raising a child isn't an easy task. A child needs constant care, a safe and stable environment, much like the way they had been nurturing their guinea pigs. The patience they had learned in caring for these animals became an invaluable trait they would carry with them on their parenting journey. They both understood that their child's future would depend not only on the material foundation they created, but also on the love, support, and responsibility shared by the entire family. Quang and Linda didn't want their child to simply grow up in a home full of material comforts. They wanted a home filled with love and attentive care. Raising guinea pigs, though a small-scale venture, helped them realize that for a child to thrive, parents must always be present, offering a steady support system and be willing to listen, learn, and adapt when necessary.